What can I say? I was born in 1961 in Toronto, Canada. I had quite a crazy childhood, getting in a lot of fights, and I was a really fucked up little kid. But basically, I got by. I kicked a lot of ass. And it was an awkward time for me. It was like not understanding why I wanted to wear women's clothes or walk around in heels and stuff. So I was like trying to figure all that out was crazy. Once I pretty much headed into my teens, I kind of figured out that I was transgender. And then once I hit my 20s, I ended up in a little stretch of getting into trouble, which didn't help much. I wanted to get my transition done when I was 18, but I was told surgeries were being botched, so I should wait. So I coasted, and I learned how to tattoo, and I started tattooing, and it kind of went from there. So it's kind of like 40 years of living in the wrong body, knowing, basically living in the wrong body, and that made it suck all the more. I wanted to get my transition done, but the opportunities weren't coming up where I was living, and that made everything a lot more difficult. It was awkward, and it was hard pretending to be this man, right, and knowing I wasn't. So it took a lot of finesse and some bar fights, some street fights, and I had a lot of attitude. I've been a pissed off guy pretty much most of my life, so it's not it's not new for me to give the finger to somebody or whatever. But basically, I think you can see basically where I started and where I'm headed to. The more older I got, the more manly looking I got, and that really sucked because I had a really nice complexion and my hair didn't grow in for like 10 days after I shaved. Then I hit 40, my voice dropped, and my hair started coming in like crazy. But so basically, in order to make my transition happen, I pretty much had to make myself disappear. It was time for a new section of life, time to move on, time not to look back. It was time to reflect on a future I've been waiting for a very long time, and that future is now. So why should I look back, right? Okay, folks, let's have a look at what I looked like before I started my HRT. Oh my God, get that off the screen. Oh, scary. Okay, this is basically pre-transition. Now this was where I started my transition with the estrogen, and I was at Mac Beauty that day and got a really, really good makeup job, and hence why I looked even half that good. And then this was a month into my HRT. I was feeling a little more comfortable. A little awkward still, but I look dorky, but what the hell, you gotta look dorky sometime. My second month in, I started feeling a lot better, a lot more sure of myself, a lot less afraid to go out in public and stuff. It was much less noticeable than when I first started, and you can see why. And I was just feeling good. I was feeling like me, like I was coming into my new life, and it's been totally amazing. This year's been totally amazing, and I'm really happy with it. So this is basically a view at my months in transition leading up to my first year. This is the 4-month mark, and I was feeling very, very feminine at that point. I was feeling really like well, a lot less on guard. I used to walk into stores with sunglasses on. It was horrid. 5 months in, I was starting to get a little cocky, taking a lot more pictures. I think people were getting fed up with that. But again, I was feeling good. I was feeling proud. I was feeling good about myself. And now, so I started taking more and more pictures. Basically I was just really taken aback by the change the estrogen had made. And here I was 6 months into my transition, and I was totally in my glory. I couldn't believe the change just in 6 months. And it was just amazing. I felt good. I looked good. And, well, if you don't think I look good, then you can kiss my grits.
But basically, look at the picture in the beginning and you'll see why. It's like, so, you know, and my breath started coming in and everything was going well, and I was feeling very, very good about myself. And then 7 months in, well, it was winter time now, so I couldn't really run around in skirts and stuff. So basically, I was enjoying Christmas, and then spring came, and I was starting to really take on a nice look. I got my makeup down pat, found my look, and I was feeling a lot more sure of myself. And that's what you really need to do when you're transitioning. 9 months in, I have good days and bad days with makeup, but overall I'm feeling a lot better about it, and you know, and I think I looked a lot better than when I did when that first picture. So, you know, hi. And it's just, I feel really, really good, and I feel really sure of myself. And at 10 months in, I was just, well, kind of gaining ground and getting towards that year, and looking forward to doing this video. It was really, it's been a long wait. This first year has been crazy, and I've really enjoyed it though. It's been a blast, and my sister's been a big part of my transition. Here's me at 11 months. That was last month, and basically I was feeling really good. I was feeling confident, and that's what you need to do and what you need to feel in order to transition. If you don't, you're gonna have a rough transition. And what do I look like a year later? So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot to put it together, and a lot of searching to find the pictures and such. Scattered all over my 30 bloody flash drives. Basically that, you know, I feel shows the change from earlier in life even to pre-transition, and then after a year on estrogen and T blockers, I'm feeling a lot more effeminate. And I feel like I'm looking a lot more effeminate compared to back. And I hope you do too. Hope you'll stick around with me. I hope, you know, it's gonna be a better ride this second year. It's been a slow year for me. But I can tell you, I do see the changes, and I'm happy. And you know, I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.